break. Let me ask you a question. Did you notice that?
It's one of those days. It's all he says, she says bullshit. Think about when let her shit slip. Wanna leave you in a bad lip. It's all he says, she says bullshit.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy 2-Way Nice, and we are here looking at something real fire. This is the Tisas PX9 Duty Comp, and when we say comp, we mean comp, trunk ported out. Feel me? We have this thing laced up with the O-Sight C, 3 reticle red dot for RMR cut. We got that Harbor Freight TLR1, the Harbor Freight TLR1 clone. You feel me? And yeah, this is the PX9 Duty Comp. And the key word in case here is duty. You feel me? How well can this operate and maintain as a dedicated duty gun? And that's what this series is about. We're gonna see how dutiful the Carry Comp Duty from Tisas truly is. We're doing a 5-inch firearm from Tisas. All right, we have an extended magazine release. You can see how big this thing is. Look at this magazine release, how it just sits up there. You feel me? All right, got a 20 round mag. Also came with a 17 round mag, which is here in the duty belt, because I was doing some dry fire practice with it. So it came with a 17 round mag. Came with this concealed carry holster that slides on to where the light would be at, slides on to the pick rail. And yeah, I won't be using this. It's cool that they offered it, but I'm sorry, who's concealed carrying a 5-inch pistol? I'm not for sure. Came with some extra back straps, right? Extra back straps, real nice. I like these. Gun originally came with the size medium back strap. I opted for the large. I like how it feels my hand up, right? And the closest thing with this in hand, the closest thing that I could say that this is reminiscent of would have to be, if you've never shot or owned or held a SAR 9X or a SAR 9 SOCOM, that HK VP9 type feel in hand, this is what that feels like. This is literally what that feels like. Now, I've owned the SAR 9X, so when I put this in hand, I was instantaneously nostalgic. We have a loaded chamber indicator, right? Loaded chamber indicator. I'm not huge on loaded chamber indicators. I don't use them. I think they are cool, nice little added feature, but I'm not gonna use it. Another thing this came with is this is not polymer, this is actual metal. This is, I want to say this is aluminum or stainless steel. This is a nice little gas pedal, right? Nice little gas pedal. Keep that thing flat. Keep it real flat. I like that a lot. This gun came with a lot of loaded features for the price point. Look at that chunk port, y'all. Look at that. I get a whole finger in that chunk port, son. That's a nice chunk port. Nice comp on it. Trigger is probably one of my favorite things. Got to look at the trigger, y'all. Let me talk to y'all real quick about this trigger, you heard? Look at this trigger. You see it? You see it? You see it? All right, see that little bit of take up there? Right there, I'm winking at it because this thing just gorgeous, right? See a little bit of take up? Crisp wall, and then boom. Now you come back to the reset, bang, nice tactile, audible, you can feel it, you can hear it, right there, right? Now, this is something that I think is super important to outline. I'm gonna let go of the trigger, right? Pass, reset. Bringing back the battery. Now, you're back at that wall. Now look where my thumb is when I break this wall. Bang. Right? Now when you get back into your reset, come back to the wall, reset, break. time for people in the back that didn't notice it. Got the wall, got a little bit of creep, a little bit of take up, tiniest amount of take up. Wall, break. All right, reset. Look where my thumb is at. This gun's initial trigger pull, the Tisas PX9 Duty Comp's initial trigger pull is at the exact same distance as the reset. All right, look where the trigger's at. Break. Look at the reset. Damn near the exact same. Yeah, it doubles itself. So the initial trigger pull is crisp, it's light, it's very short. The reset is almost seems as though it's longer or more elongated than the initial trigger pull. That would probably be one of my biggest gripes. It's a nice trigger, you see. You got that nice little serration right here. You see that? That's aluminum too. That safety in that trigger shoe, it's serrated and it's tactile and it's nice. One thing I will say is that I wish with such an awesome initial trigger pull, I feel as though if they had made the reset even just 15 to 25% shorter than the actual trigger pull, this would be a phenomenal trigger off the gate, bro. Look at that break, right? But then that reset is so long enough to the point where you can objectively say that it's right back at the initial letting go of it after the reset. Look at that. It's right back to the same position as the initial trigger pull. The price point, getting this type of trigger out of a gun straight out of the box, it's pretty fucking elite, not gonna lie to you. So, yeah. Magwell, real nice magwell. You see there, that came with the gun. Yeah, super fire. Comes with comes with these side plates here for your grip to like bulge your grip out more on the sides. I didn't really think I needed it, so I didn't use them. I didn't switch them out. I might switch it out just to see like what it offers, but for the most part, how this gun sits configured in my hand as is, it's fire. There it goes. So you have a red dot, can't really tell, but that's your circle reticle. This is your circle reticle and your dot all in one, right? Super fire. But me, myself, particularly, I don't plan on using any other reticle besides the regular red dot. I'm not a fan of the starburst effect on the circle reticle and crosshairs. This is not my thing. So I'll just be sticking to straight red dot. All right? Yeah. But yeah, all in all, fire gun. This series is really just going to be testing out any gun that has duty attached to the name. You got to figure out whether or not if it can be a dedicated duty firearm. And that's the whole purpose of why I got it. Kind of just wanted to see what Tisas had to offer besides their main 2011 platforms. For the price point, you truly can't beat it. On top of that, we also got my Black Hawk Omnivore. It is a TLR1 retention holster. It's gonna be this one right here. I already have it on my duty belt. Like I said, I got overzealous and excited, so I set it up. But yeah, so you have retention here. And then it primarily only requires the TLR1. It can fit up to 150 different firearms. As long as you have the TLR1 on there, you can use this. And I'm liking it so far. It's a little bit of a learning curve because it is weapon light retentive. You kind of have to come in at an angle and then come down, right? You can't go straight in like a regular holster. Well, you kind of can, but it has to have a little bit of a rocking kink to it. You can't just straight up in there. You gotta rock it in so that retention takes hold on the light. But yeah, I'm excited for this duty setup. You feel me? Can't call it a duty gun if it really can't be a duty gun, you know? So yeah, what else we got here? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Honestly, no, that's about it, man. I'm actually about to go in the range and shoot it. And yeah, man, I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on it after I leave the range. I do not know what the aftermarket availability is in regards to parts for this. I know that this mag is a SIG 226 mag. All right, this is a SIG 226 platform mag. I actually have a buddy of mine who has a SIG 226, so I actually am gonna link up with him one day and just try to throw one of his mags in mine, and then vice versa, just to make sure. But from everything I'm seeing, this is a Metgar. As you can see, where's the focus for me? There you go. This is a Metgar, made in Italy, SIG 226 mag. In my research, I found out that this gun actually shares some of the similar dimensions for the XD-M platform and XD9 platform full-size guns, so the 4.5s and the 5 inches. This gun shares similar profile in regards to dimensions for the slide, so you can actually use this with a Springfield holster. Yeah, super excited. This trigger is awesome. Red dot setup is fire, and I'm pretty excited to see what this thing does. Yeah. Tisas PX9 Duty Comp. Call me to the range. Alright, so boom. We'll be doing one of two things right now. We'll be taking our first shots of the PX9, the Tisas PX9 Duty Comp, right? And we're also going to be adjusting our windage and elevation for the new off-sight seat. Okay, so we are off by quite a bit. First shot went for the head, first shot went to the right and low a bit, so we're gonna go up, load, couple clicks. Camera's a little high. We're a little high now, so we're gonna go down just a little bit. Okay, still need to come over to the left just a little bit more. Now we're talking straight butter. Now we're talking straight butter. So yep, as you can see here, finally got the old sight. Took me a little minute. Alright, bet. So right now we are going for some Mozambiques, a little more rapid. See how I handle with that. aiming a little low on the A zone in the middle. So I'll show y'all right now. A little low on the A zone. But you see, chewing the hell out of the head zone. But I just gotta work on, because you know when the head is at eye, is at an eye alignment, right? So you're not having to camp the gun or anything like that, but aiming lower, some, you know, it's that thumb ledge. I think what I'm doing is pushing too hard on my lower shots, and I need to just ease up a little bit and let the gun do its job, because it is compensated. It does shoot soft, so there's no need to apply pressure.